Oi oi, Roger Retro Gamer, back in the loft, back in the man cave, whee. Back on the Vimto, back to talk SEGA Master System. We're on the letter M's, so M games in my PAL collection so far. Now I've got to say, I am missing one big game in the M's, unfortunately, and it's one of those that's been circulating that's going for about 400 or 500 quid now. Nuts to that, absolute nuts to it for now. And that is Masters of Kombat. I ain't getting that for a long while, not unless someone wants to do a swapsy, do a bit of a deal, you know. Happy days, we love a deal. Never mind. so far outstanding that I'm missing. Got my little Bible from my collection. So far we got Assault City, Light Phaser version, Buggy Run, Home Alone, and Masters of Kombat. So and as I say, that is a big one. But you know, we've got enough games to get through. Now I'm getting there. I've got a Mark 1 Mega Drive. I've been planning on having a bit of a setup, going back to the 90s, having a setup in the bedroom. So I've got a Mark 1 Mega Drive that I had spare. I went to Ali's a couple of weeks ago, got a lovely little lead, which it brings out a beautiful little picture on the console. It's a 50 odd inch LCD I'm going to be playing on, so alright, it's not, you know, it's not a big back telly, but I ain't got the room for one. Literally ain't got the room for one. And if there was room for one, she'd be sticking a shelf in the way and fucking putting pops on it. So yeah, we've got a LCD display telly, got a Mark 1 Mega Drive, and I was pulling my hair out, as you can tell, on what way to go. I was going to go Mark 1 console, Master System, but I also want to get in amongst the Mega Drive as well. So I thought, what better way of doing it? Have a decent lead, Mark 1 Mega Drive with the original Mark 1 Master System converter on the top. So I do need to get one. I've actually got one. Ooh, I've got one in a box. Trying to wreck me display now. Wreck me display. I've got one in a box, all lovely, but well, it's wrapped up and it's in the shrine, isn't it? So I can't be unwrapping that. So I'm going to leave that one up here. I'm going to get another one. I haven't even looked at what they are on eBay and whatnot yet, but I know I do need to get one. That's next on the need list, so that I can have a good play. So I've got the best of both worlds then. I'll have Master System access, because that's the main thing. I want to get in amongst it. All you guys out there doing your challenges, I'm loving it. And I've only got, I think, about 20 games on the Xbox emulation station thing that I've got in the bedroom. So it'd be great to have a good playthrough. And I can't, counting down the days, way. So anyway, enough of the excitement. Till I've had a couple of sips of Vimto already. So yeah, that's my plan. It'll probably take me till the end of the month to find another converter, unless one of you guys, girls, have got one for doing a trade, or want to flog one cheap. I don't know. I don't even know what they're worth yet. So anyway, we're getting there. So the letter M's, and in at number 1 is Marble Madness. Now that is a proper sun-faded cover, and that is one I will look to get a bit of an upgrade on. And I'm using the boy's phone. It's an iPhone, whatever it is. It's an iPhone. And you can see it looks, well, looking back on the screen, it looks proper faded. So I need to sort that out. And also looking through, I keep seeing these. I've seen 3 now, I think. Part of a pack only, not to be returned separately. So it was obviously a bundle game at some point. So I do need to go and get some label remover and have a tidy up. But as I say, this is quite faded, this one. But Marble Madness, I absolutely love this on the NES. It's definitely got that one last go sort of appeal to it. And I was pretty good at it, to be fair. Yeah, it had you sort of raging. But to me it was... I've never been good at Rubik's Cubes and things like that. So to have a blast on that was my Rubik's Cube of the 90s, you know. So yeah, great fun. Well worth playing. It's bound to be a proper cheapie. Let's hope so, because I need an inlay upgrade. It's all complete, other than that. The next one, and this is one I've recently upgraded. Marksman shooting, trap shooting, safari hunt. So a bit of a combo cartridge. Nice. And each of the games look pretty good, actually. Don't know if it'll come out that well on the screenshot, but yeah, it's pretty good. Looks alright. It's all complete now. So I look forward to having a blast on that. The only thing is, I know I'm going to have to get a bloody CRT just to have a go through the old light phaser games, unless that is one you can use, because a lot of them you can use the that's probably not, because it is all about the light phaser series. So, but a lot of them you can use a controller instead. I know it's not the same, but saves me trying to fit in a bloody great big back telly. Because if you're going to have one, you've got to have a large. Oh, this is a cracking... Another combo cartridge. Master Games 1. They never did get the 2, 3 and volume 25 like the Mega Drive. But who needed any more than that? You had Monaco GP, Columns and World Soccer. A nice little batch of titles. Looks a bit funky on the old shelf as well. But yeah, 3 what I still think are pretty great games. I haven't played them in years, but I did invest quite a bit of time into them. Mainly just to see how it fared against the Mega Drive alternative, Columns, Italian 90 and Monaco. And yeah, it holds up pretty well. Or was it Super Hang-On? I don't know now. I've got a silly great big box in the way. Can't see me Mega Drive. But yeah, great little set of games. And on one cartridge. How about that? It's all complete. Nicey nice. And another one with one of them bloody part of a pack only stickers on the back. And this is, oh, I'll tell you what, it's a bloody cracker. It's a bloody cracker. Master of Darkness. You know, just a... All this is waiting for is a hang tab and a bit of label remover, and then we're good to go. I'm just sorting out the inlay for some reason. Oh, we might have had a death. That was one thing that was really shit at these boxes, holding the bloody cartridge in. They still could have been worse. Could have been the cock up that was Dreamcast and Saturn cases, wouldn't it? But never mind. So the inlay's all alright, but apart from a hole in the cartridge, everything's there in fairly nice nick, so I'm happy with that. I've still fucked up the inlay, but never mind. So yeah, it's just waiting on a hang tab box, and then we bag it up, and but I can't wait to get in amongst this. I reckon this was a Castlevania beta. Might be wrong. My opinion. Don't shoot me down. But yeah, what a great title. Wicked bit of artwork on the front. Obviously Castlevania 4 on the SNES, that was amazing. And Bloodlines on the Mega Drive. Or New Generation. I still need to get that. And I've actually cheated. I've actually played that on emulation. whereas I usually hold back until I get the actual copy, the real version, before I play games. But I've had to have a go. Anyway, I digress. We're here for Master of Darkness, and look at that. It's a brilliant game. Really is cool. 5 rounds. That arcade SEGA control pad or the control stick. Oh, that was awful to use. Talking about upside down, back to front, everything else. But it really looks cool. I do need to get one. I haven't got a box one of those, so that's another thing on the list of needs. But yeah, hopefully it comes out pretty well. Great game. Master of Darkness. A must-have. This is one of those 3D glasses jobbies, and it's Maze Hunter 3D. In the baggie, it's got a hang tab. Beautiful. Never played it. It's going to be a long time before I do, because I need some of them glasses. And a friend of mine bought some, and I think he paid £250 for a really nice set in a box. And if I'm going to get it, it's going to be in a box. But it won't be till at least sometime next year, with a bit of luck. So this is Maze Hunter 3D. Hopefully it comes out right. Sorry about any sort of glare. Looks pretty cool. Something a bit different. I guess with the glasses, or it'll add a new dimension. But again, plugged it in, switched it on, made sure it worked, chucked it on the shelf. So but yeah, so I can't say much about that. Let me know if you played it, if it's worth picking up them bloody glasses for. Now this is something a bit special. Mercs. God, look at that. Oh yeah. I played a lot of this when I got this version. Back in the day I had the Mega Drive one, and really rinsed that. The other half must have put that. Oh, Buttercup, she must have sealed this one up. Look at the state of that creasage on the baggage. Edge. That's all baggage. Christ. Mercs. Wow. Very much like Secret Command, but really good. Equally as good in my mind. Great little game. Again, hopefully not an expensive one. I really do hope none of these are expensive, so you can all get in amongst it and pick them up fairly easily. Because that's what it's all about, you know. I've got them already, so for me it don't matter about costs. They're not going anywhere till I drop down. And then little man can have the lot. Just stick it all on eBay and chuck it in a bank account for little man. That's my idea. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. What a conversion! What a port of the Mega Drive game. Absolutely brilliant. And I have met and spoken to people that really do feel this is the better version. Certainly rinsed an awful lot out of the Master System. Great game. And it was strange when old Jacko, he did pass on. It was strange. I remember the Mega Drive and the Master System versions came at about, it must have been about £100 all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, just because it was sort of Michael Jackson related and he'd passed on. But I don't know what they're fetching now. Be interesting to find out. But great game, really worth having. And it was the first game I got. I got the American version first on the Master System, and then I found out there were different versions and stuff. So so for a while I kept both, but then it had to go American version. Not in a PAL set. Hopefully the old screenshots do it justice, but great game. 6 rounds. I did play Moonwalker on the arcade, the Xbox emulation machine, the arcade version of Moonwalker, and it was great fun for a while. But it didn't have much longevity. I mean, once you've done it, you've done it. So I must admit, the Mega Drive Master System version of the game I actually prefer. So so there we are. And Micro Machines. Oh, Jesus. The hours I've put into these over the years. 1, 2, are absolutely legendary games. And obviously, number 1 came out on the Mega Drive, Master System, NES, most other consoles. It was great. Codemasters game. Oh, look at that box art. Look, 94%. Mean Machine, SEGA. Look at that. Not pure nostalgia there. Right there. Have some of that. I watched a video of PS2 collection, and as it was scanning through the games, I see the Getaway, and immediately I'm just like, Jolson, you bastard, have some of that, and started sitting there like a maniac quoting fucking one-liners out of the game. Absolute brilliant games then, you know, although it was PS2 tat. But anyway, Micro Machines, fantastic game. Again, you just had to play it and play it again. Great with some pals and bit of manic multiplayer action. Frantic 2-player head-to-head option. Brilliant. Yeah, great stuff. Sega Zone magazine, 90%. Master Force magazine, 90%. It's a cracker. Waiting for a hang tab for that. And they did these funky cartridges. I don't know whether it was because of the same reasoning, because of behind the whole NES. NES cartridges couldn't be the right shape because they weren't, you know, jumping into bed with Nintendo. They wanted to do their own thing a little bit back in the day, Codemasters. But so we've got this funky, and it's really nice. There's a lovely bit of artwork on there. It's a lovely shape. The only thing I would say is it'd be nice to have a top label on it, but you know, happy days. It's lovely to grab hold of it, you know. Tip top. Great stuff. So Micro Machines. If you haven't got it on a console, must get it on the Master System. It's equally as good, in my opinion. This is one I haven't played. Miracle Warriors. Seal of the Dark Lord. I haven't got a clue what it's about, but it's a role-playing game. So that means I'm going to get frustrated, bored, be crap at it, and not have enough hours to put into it. So unfortunately it is one that I'll probably never play. I have tested it, it works fine, but yeah, it's probably not for me. But I've heard good things about it. I don't know if it was released on any other console. Lovely condition. And there we go, some screenshots. So it looks your typical sort of role-playing sort of game. You've got your what items you get, and then your attacks, and it's 2 mega cartridge. Ooh. Now you're playing with power. So yeah, Miracle Warriors. And then we go to Missile Defense 3D. There's another one, Light Phaser 3D glasses required. So that's me stuffed for that one for a while. But Missile Defense 3D. Tested it, it works. Never really played it. Haven't had those glasses to really put it to the test. But, maybe one day we'll get there. Looks fair. Looks fairly decent. Oh, God, I love that. Awesome, basic artwork. Look at that. Then this is a bit different. It's got a battered box. Now I don't like a battered box. One that's been round the town a little bit, really battered up, you know, in the right state. Bits hanging out, bits missing. Got to have an icebox. Monopoly. Look at that. The 2 Mega Plus cartridge. Oh, now you're getting me excited. Up to 10 players. Which I should think was an absolute bloody rarity back in the day, getting so many players in amongst it. But yeah, Monopoly. I don't know whether a Monopoly game was released on the NES in any territory. Probably was. I know they had loads of Wheel of Fortune bloody titles on the NES, on the NTSC. But must admit, this works, but never really played it, so might be one worth giving a go. Might be able to get the boy in amongst it. A bit of Monopoly. So looks very sort of washed out graphics, but I don't know, the animations might be pretty good on the little pieces going around the board. Who knows? Let me know if it's any good. Worth checking out. Oh, this is a bit special now. Oh, this is a bit special. Mortal Kombat! Mortal Monday! Although it's Tuesday. Oh, this is it. This takes me back. Bloody Christ. Now I love this. It was the only Master System game I had back in the day, and it was a game that I got the console for. I couldn't get the Mega Drive. I'd been a sport little bugger as usual. I think I'd just got an £80 pair of trainers back in the day off Mum, and she was like, no, you got to put your effort in, and do well at school, and then next term I'll get you one. And it was about Mortal Kombat on the Mega Drive. So I kept going down good old Roy's, local tat shop for gaming, CDs, VHSs, back in the 90s. Good old Roy, rest in peace. And I was onto him, look, I've got to get Mortal Kombat. You get it, save it for me, I'll have it no matter what. As long as you can do some sort of deal, trades, anything, we'll sort something out. And one day I went in there and he went, look, I've got something a bit special for you. And I was like, oh, you got Mortal Kombat, yeah? Oh yes. And he said, well, I have. The only thing is, it's that. And I was like, oh yeah, oh, I've got to have it. What can we do? How much do you want? What can we do a deal on? And he went, you ain't even noticed, have you, mate? It's Master System. And I went, I ain't got one. And he went, no, but I got one. And he held up a Mark 1 Master System. And anyway, long story, but the short of it is basically I ended up with that and absolutely played the hell out of this. Yes, there is sort of control issues. It is very limited, but I fucking loved it. Absolutely loved it. And the boys have put up a recent Mortal Kombat challenge, which I'm so eager to get in amongst. Absolutely love it. So bit of Raiden. Raiden's my cup of tea. He's my character of choice. Back forward. Way. And you can't have one without having two. We've got a lovely Mortal Kombat 2. Beautiful box art. And again, it's another one with different end label or inlay, different from the norm. So it stands out a mile. But what bloody box art is it? Look at that. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Alright, it's tainted by my dodgy bloody... I'm not buying them hard plastic protectors. Bugger that. They want almost £1 a game for a protector, one of them proper ones. Like the old... I've got quite a few on the N64, but I can't do that when I've got 250 odd Master System games and almost 500 Mega Drive games. Jesus! I'll never buy a game for a year. Anyway, look at them for screenshots. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Again, it was limited. You go and play this, then play the Mega Drive version, you can see. But to even get this on a Master System cartridge, bloody hell, they did well. I absolutely love it. Mortal Kombat. I did love the film back in the day as well. Then we go on. Ms. Pac-Man. Great game. I like all the Pac-Mans. I must admit I'm not that good. Many a time, kept trying at alleys at the Neon Nights when we went there last, and really put some effort into trying to be good. But just watching the guys that jumped on the arcade machine there, he's got a couple of the originals. I think he had the original Ms. Pac-Man and the original Pac-Man, proper arcade cabs, and even seeing Ali have a little blast on it. Jesus. Immense, you know, and I'm terrible. I can usually get sort of, I think 3 or 4 maps in, and then I just, that's it. But legendary games. So Ms. Pac-Man, pretty nice. Look at that. Look at the size of the font on the side. Oh yeah. The original Pac-Man for me is better, but this is decent enough. It's got the same idea. Again, I haven't played this much. Quick tester. I think this was a cheeky half-hour tester. Had a little go, and then again. So that's Ms. Pac-Man. And then the last of the M's, My Hero. And it's a funky old title. Look at that. Look at that for classic box art. Look. It'd have been good if that arm was attached to a big old lump that was on the back. That, you know what I mean? But never mind. Sega 8-bit, we love it. Yeah. The Sega cartridge, My Hero. A bunch of seedy punks try and steal your girl. Battle knife throwers, ferocious bulldogs, flying bottles, even the gang leader, Mohican. Hopelessly overwhelming, take heart. You have incredible kung fu skills, but the punks have your girl. I want to have a go on that. Have a bit of that. Looks like a vigilante, double dragon sort of. Looks fairly decent, must admit. Bit sort of washed out the graphics, all a bit green and browns, but hopefully the playability's there. I look forward to that. Sorry about the dodgy. There we go. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm over the man flu. I've lived to tell the tale. But get a bit croaky now and again, so I have to top up on the old Vimto. But looks like a brilliant one. Can't wait to have a blast of that again. So My Hero. So that's the M's. Thanks for watching. It's been a bit of a random one, you know, off on a tangent every 5 minutes, but it's all good. Let me know what you think of the games. If there's any stunners or shit boxes or what have you, let us know. It's all about interacting and with you good people, and I'm not just crazy sitting up here talking to myself as the other half thinks, you know. Hopefully not anyway. Hopefully you'll be back again soon, and join me for the next time. So take it easy for now. Latest YouTube. Bye-bye.